2009-10 in the engineering sector are true champions and have the ability to take on the most difficult challenges that the global environment can ever offer. While the US economy seems to be sort of recovering, the position of the Eurozone remains precarious. The IMF's World Economic Outlook projections issued in September 2011 indicate that global growth will moderate to about 4% through 2012 from over 5% in 2010. Real GDP in the advanced economies is projected to expand at an anemic pace of about 1.5% in 2011 and 2% in 2012, helped by a gradual unwinding of the temporary forces that have held back activity during much of the second quarter of 2011. I do, however, believe that irrespective of whatever happens to the EU and the US, our exporters must continue with their entrepreneurial zeal, particularly in building their brands in hitherto untapped markets and moving up the value chain, enhancing the quality of their products. I also believe that with the inflationary situation stabilizing and food inflation coming down considerably, the interest rates will be brought down, and together with our efforts to bring in capital into the economy through various policy instruments, industrial production will witness much desired boost. An average growth rate of over 8% over the preceding 5 years has made India one of the fastest growing economies in the globe today. The Indian economy is now the 9th largest economy in the world by nominal GDP and the 4th largest in purchasing power parity terms. Trading performance, especially in exports, depends on an economy's openness to competition on the world market. With this in mind, India has launched important structural reforms to liberalize its market and attract FDI, which are the main drivers of economic growth. Trade facilitation is a key determinant of a country's competitiveness in the international market. We constituted the task force on transaction costs in October 2010 to assess the procedural bottlenecks affecting India's exports and imports. On February 8, 2011, we released the action taken report on the transaction cost issues, which have ensured benefits worth 2,100 crores to the exporting community in perpetuity. The second phase of work is in progress as I speak to you today, and I can assure you that the second phase of the transaction cost reduction initiative, which hopefully will be announced by the end of Q4 2011-2012, will result in much more tangible gain and benefits to the exporting community. In the amendments to the FTP released on October 13, 2011, we took a series of measures which, within our means, to support the engineering sector. The Special Bonus Benefit Scheme will provide special assistance to specified sectors for 6 months as special assistance. Support is given to engineering, pharmaceutical, and the chemical sectors. The scheme covers 50 products. Some of the major items are under engineering are cast article of alloy steels, stainless steels, hand tools, gas compressors, motorcycles, and goods vehicles. This is in addition to the list of items under the Focus Product Scheme, which has been expanded to include 130 new additional items, mainly in the sectors of chemicals, pharmaceuticals, textiles, handicrafts, engineering, and the electronics sector. In spite of the huge growth of the Indian engineering sector in the last few decades, the industry is suffering from severe technological obsolescence and lack of economies of scale. This is primarily due to the fact that 40% of India's engineering exports lie in the MSME sector, which is exporting comparatively low value-added products. There is a need to concentrate on exports of higher value-added items so that the contribution of value-added items in India's engineering exports increases from the current level of 20% to 25% at the minimum in the near future. For this purpose, I believe it is important for the MSME sector to upgrade its technology to enable to move up the value chain. Thus, a technological upgradation scheme for the engineering industry catering to the low value-added MSME sector is being formulated to provide the necessary policy wherewithal for the modernization of such MSME units. Technology upgradation would involve induction of state-of-the-art technology in the MSME, which would improve productivity and the quality of its products. It would also bring about the use of environmentally friendly or green technology that would substantially improve the working environment. At present, the engineering industry, and particularly manufacturer exporters in the engineering sector, are facing serious problems of skilled manpower. The plant and machinery are becoming increasingly high-tech, and the required level of skill is missing. Further, as the industry becomes more capital-intensive, the need for skill development will become an indispensable prerequisite. Therefore, the National Skill Development Corporation of India has been formed to promote general engineering skill development and to fund projects relating to the general engineering industry as well. Freight constitutes a substantial portion of the cost of engineering exports. In many cases, it accounts for between 20 to 25% of the total cost of exports. In India, there are many problems faced by the user groups like the engineering exporter members of Eepc India with respect to freight rate fixation. The curtailment of the nature of oligopolistic freight fixation by a cartel of shipping companies will create, we believe, competitive exports and general all-round welfare gains. I do therefore believe that notwithstanding the difficult global economic environment, the Indian exporting community will be able to meet the challenge and move towards promoting more value-added goods and services abroad. With these words, may I once again congratulate the National Award winners and Eepc India for their excellent contribution towards the national goal of economic inclusive growth. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, sir, for your very kind and very encouraging words. We now start with the awards presentation ceremony. May I request you, sir, to kindly please join us in front of the stage for the awards presentation. All the awards winners are requested to please keep themselves prepared to receive their awards in the order of calling, which has already been given to you as I announce your company's name. We start with the top exporter for the year 2000. The next winner is Diamond Engineering Chennai Private Limited. Our next winner is in this category.
Yes, sir.
Carson, India. And the gold trophy for top exporter for the year 2019 goes out to NNCC Limited.
Yes, sir, we
Go down the stairs from the other side. We now move on to the top exporter for the year 2009 and the silver trophy. Please put your hands together and welcome General Zor Limited. I request all the awardees in the order of calling to kindly come and please assemble near the stage. Please put your hands together and welcome Motex India.
This side. Yes.
Please put your hands together and welcome on stage Supreme and Company Private Limited.
बड़ी मेहरबानी अगर इतना ही रहने ये साइड इधर नीचे यार थोड़ा नीचे
Overseas Infrastructure Alliance India.
Yes, Vijay.
They request you now, please join us on stage, Overseas Infrastructure Alliance India Private Limited. The special trophy for excellence in media services, may I request the awardee to please come here on stage. Please put your hands together and welcome Uttam Gaba Steels Limited. Now for staff awards in the group, electric motors, generators, transformers and parts, the category belongs to winners are Suzlon Energy Limited category.
सही था देखिए
तो यार बड़े ऊपर उठ रहे हैं
The medium category award goes to Atlas Machine Tools.
बड़ी मेहरबानी है अब आप ऊपर भी कर रहे हो नीचे भी कर रहे हो दिक्कत होती है ना एक जगह करो
In this group, the small category winners are
सर दिस साइड प्लीज
Wilson Power and Distribution Technologies Private Limited. We move on to the group motor vehicles. In this category, the winners are Tata Motors Limited.
सर दिस साइड सर
यस लुक हियर
यस लुक हियर सर
ओके थैंक यू
In this group, the small category award goes to Malayalam Company.
सर दिस साइड
सर अदर साइड प्लीज सर अदर साइड
सर अदर साइड सर
Last category winners are Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited.
सर वेट सर इधर दिस साइड
देखोगे ना सर थैंक यू क्लास करोगे तो कैसे होगा यार हाँ भैया बाउंस है ना आपके ऊपर क्लैप आया था यार
Team to receive their award.
समझ ही नहीं यार क्लास करके
In this group,
प्लीज साइड से चल लोगे यार
the small category winners are Metro Heavy Engineering. In this group, the large category
सर
winners
वेट
are Tata Steel Limited.
अरे भाई यस भैया प्लीज भैया क्या कर रहे हैं यार
Award goes to Mohammed Airports Private Limited. In this group, the small category award goes to Industrial Metal Powders India Private Limited.
करना भी यस भैया
यस सर लुक हियर
We now move on to the group's gold drawn and coated products of iron and steel in
सर दिस साइड सर
भाई आगे बताओ कौन है
सर दिस साइड वेट
the medium
Sir, one more.
award goes to Sri Eepc International Export Division.
उधर ही रखो यार
यार,
भाई
क्या-
क्या फायदा यार आप उधर चेक कर लो ना इधर जहाँ चेक करके सकते चेक भी इधर ही करोगे ऐसे आपको उधर जगह नहीं है ऊपर से चेक
सर दिस साइड
In this group, the medium category award has been won by Sidra Engineers Private Limited. In this group, the small category award goes out to Ajay Industrial Corporation who owns the group Steel Forging. In this group, the large category award goes out to Bharat Port Company Limited. And the small category award in this group goes out to Paramount Port Services. And in this group, the large category award goes to Chetty Montek Private Limited. The medium category award in this group goes out to
सर
the small category award in this group has been won by Institute Engineering Limited.
सर
In this group, the last category award has been won by John Deere India Private Limited. The small category
सर दिस
award
साइड यस सर हैंड
सर दिस साइड सर
दिस साइड
लोग क्या सर
Aditya Auto Products and Engineering India Private Limited.